Well, hello everyone and welcome back. So today I want to talk to you about two new shoelace products that are available on the market and that I have been using for over a year. And I want to tell you the benefits of having these two new styles of shoelaces compared to your traditional shoelaces that are for boots or sneakers. In this case, I'm talking about boots because it is a lot harder to untie and retie your boots daily, especially if you have to go in and out of the house. And everybody knows it's kind of a nuisance to untie and retie your shoelaces. Now, before I'm going to show you a demonstration, I'm just going to tell you about these. These shoelaces right here are these elastic no-tie shoelaces, which on Amazon sell for $10.99, 4.5 star review out of 3,400 ratings. Now, out of reviews instead of ratings. Okay, now I use these over a year. Okay, and they work perfectly fine. They did not rip, and I am going to show you a demonstration of them in a second. And the second ones are, you see here, now these look a lot newer than the ones that are already kind of worn out, is because these are a new style that I decided to order, even though I didn't really like the way they looked. And I ordered them anyway to test them, and I actually love them more than these shoelaces. And by the way, they look like they're better quality. Okay, and a little bit more elasticity, and they're very rigid, almost like a regular shoelace. And these are very soft and stretchy. So, but before I continue, these right here, they're called lock laces, and they're $7.99 compared to $10.99. And what you get, each one has its own benefit. This one has this nice metal clip, which I'll show you in a second how that actually operates, and it ties those together, and you can unscrew them. And you can really kind of adjust your shoelaces once. You can always make them shorter, but you can't make them longer. Anyway, these right here, the lock laces are $7.99, 4.5 star review, around there, maybe a little bit higher, out of 47,000 reviews, which is very impressive. This is 4.5 star review out of 3,000, like around 3,500. Okay, and these are more expensive and these are cheaper. So now I had these for a while. This one I recently purchased, and I absolutely love it because there's a couple other benefits by having these. And the downfall is you usually have this small little extra leftover. That really depends how much you cut off. Now, these are cut off already to my size. And yeah, so let's get to it. But before then, I just want to also mention, this is Amazon's choice, okay, for the $10.99. And the lock laces are actually bestseller. So if that makes a difference, guys, these are actually really nice. And I will be leaving a link down below if you guys are interested in looking at these and purchasing them. And if you do, it will definitely help out the channel. If you do like the product and if you want to order them, it'd be nice for you guys to use that link. Now, let's get started and show you how and why I like them in the demonstration. All right, so first, let's start off with the ones that I owned over a year. And these are the elastic no-tie shoelaces, okay? And I do like them, and they are extra stretchy and soft. And let me show you how I put on my shoe. Well, this is a small boot, and it doesn't go up too tall, but still, look how awesome it is. You can use this also on a shoe, climbing shoe, sneaker. Doesn't really matter what you use. So I did not like to untie them all the time. That's why I purchased these, and look how easy it is. It's actually, let me just show you first. You can see they stretch. Okay, and all you do is I put it on like this, and here's your boot inside. Now, this one, it just pretty much, it stretches. Now, the way I set it up is it's nice and tight and snug, so I just am able to put my shoe inside, my foot inside, and it keeps it nice and snug. Now, you can go you can go higher or lower, it really for your preference. And they're very nice. They're very elastic. They keep pressure on my shoe and on my foot. And what's nice about these compared to regular shoelaces, when you're crouching down and you're bending your foot really a lot like this, this wants to expand, and the rubber band laces actually allow it to stretch versus regular shoelaces that kind of constrict it a little bit. So it is a little bit more comfortable to wear them if you're always crouching down in situations. So let me just show you here. Now, after I installed them, I never had to open these again. So this is the way they look. You put the shoelaces through here and you tie them, you cut off all the excess, you figure out the length that you need. There's instructions in each one. I'm trying to pull it out so you guys can see. Anyway, let's see if I can pull it out. All right, see, all you do is you tie a knot wherever you want your shoelaces to end, and then you push it through these little two caps, and all you do is you screw them together, and you leave it alone. Okay, you never have to touch it again. And then to take out your shoe, it's easy. You just pull your foot out and it stretches. Now, let me show you the traditional way of doing it with a boot. Now, I'm pretty sure you already seen this, but you put on your you put on your boot, and that's what I'm saying. This is very annoying. Every single time you have to go in and out, you have to do this every single time, okay? You take it, you stretch it. This is the way I'd normally tie it, okay? As you can see, this is taking quite a bit of time, and it's never all set because throughout the day, somehow your shoelaces untie. Now, I know you can tie your shoelaces in a lot of different ways, and the tighter you tie them or the different configuration that you tie them, they will untie less, but at the same time, sometimes it's harder to untie them just to get inside the house or something. But aside from that, this has been working for years and years, and they are awesome. But one thing I don't like about them, because I do like my boots nice and tight, but now when I crouch down, okay, as you can see, I'm crouching, and it's putting pressure on my foot because this can't stretch. Now, you might like that, you might not, I don't. But then when you do have to take them off, all you have, you pull it off, you unbolt it, and then you lift up, and that's how you take off your boot. So let me show you the two new styles that I did. So this is a new version of the shoelace. This is the lock lace, and they're a better quality. It seems like it feels just like a regular lace, but it has some nice stretch to it. And this one is just a brand new one that I've got for these boots that my friend gifted to me on my birthday. And these are the ones that I had for over a year. They work fine. So I ordered, again, another set of this and this, these both ones, because I wanted to compare them to see if this one actually will stand up or is good enough. So what's nice about the way I did this one, I did a little bit differently, guys, okay? As you can see, there's a big loop here. So I would put on my boot, okay? And then you tighten it, you swing it, okay? And you loop it down, and here you go. It tightens by itself. As you can see, as I am going like this, bending down, you see that's expanding, and that's what makes it very comfortable to crouch down all the time. Now, when you're ready, you can even pull out your shoe like this, okay? But obviously, to make it convenient and a little bit easier to put on, you just take it off, okay? And there you go, your shoe comes off. And then putting it back on is very simple. You just tighten, loop it around, and loop it around. Now, with this one, I already made it short enough. Now, if you want to make it really tight, let's say I want to make it really, really tight, all you do is you pull it harder, you make 2 loops here instead of 1, and now it's really tight. So it is adjustable if you do it the right way. Or if you want it loose, you don't tighten these up too much, you lightly tighten them like this, and then you lightly go over. Now this is a very loose, so now feels like I can bend a lot more. Or if make sure I don't want my boots to come off, you can tighten a lot harder. Like you can even go 2 steps. So you can go, that's 2 locks, 3 locks, 4. But you can do this with a boot because it has these little clips. Now this is extremely tight. You can do it 4, 3, 2, or just 1. Technically, this is considered technically 1, but with no stretch. Okay, so these are really nice. Now let me show you the new version of it. Okay, very easy to take off your boots, guys. This one is the new version, and I absolutely love the quality of these. I'm surprised that it has a better star rating. well, about the same star rating, but more reviews, 47,000 reviews on 4.5 or higher. And this is a bestseller, not Amazon's choice, but bestseller. So this is the way you put on this one. You pop it on, okay? And if you don't want to use this, this is kind of, there's a beauty to an awesome feature to this setup. If you don't want to clip these, all you do is you just lock it in like that. If you don't want to have this flop. So it does give you a lot more flexibility on how you tie it, okay? And if you do want those, you can just lock them in like this, okay? That's one step. You can still have some maneuverability. And if you want more, you just loosen this one up and do it again, okay? And you can go as tight as you want. You can tight, see how it loosens? You guys see that? That's nice about this one. If you like it loose, you can keep it like that. If you like it tight, you tighten it and you bring it down, guys, and it's nice and tight. But the downfall that I see is you have this little floppy thing. You can always, you know, put it underneath here so it doesn't bobble around, or you can cut it shorter if you know that you always like it tight versus not. So yeah, these, if I had to pick again which shoelace I'm gonna go with, either the more expensive, that is these, they do have their place. I would definitely pick these. First of all, they're cheaper, better reviews, and it seems like they're better quality. Now, I did not have these for a year like I did the other one, but it seems from my educated guess that these would outlast the other ones, and they have a lot more value for them, so a lot more room. So they're very nice and slippery. They hold their form, so as you can see, they slide out really easily. You see that? They slide and skid on the leather really nice, okay? So yeah, so if you don't want it to be that tight, you just want to wear it like sneakers, all you do is you just tighten them right up to here, guys. And then if you want to actually wear it like boots, you can go like this, okay? Now I already cut these to my size where I would have a little nub like that, and this is not too tight. And if I want really, really tight where I don't want nothing getting into my boots, then I would just tighten them like that and pull them down, so a little less space, but this is really not comfortable, but for a certain situation, it actually works. And then you can just press and release if you want it a little bit less, and it maneuvers throughout the day. If it's too tight, you press it, okay, and then you lock it in. I mean, wiggle it to position. If you want it even more loose, you can pull the boot. See, it kind of adjusts by itself. Very, very nice, guys. I would definitely recommend for anybody that has boots. These are very secure. They don't untie. And I think these are going to last for a long time. These lasted me a very good amount of time, but they feel a little cheaper and they're more expensive, which is interesting, but they do have this really, really cool little feature right here, this nice metal screw-on clip type of style. But I actually would prefer these. I'm actually ordering more of these for even my sneakers, my hiking shoes, and all of my pretty much shoes, because nobody likes to untie and retie shoes. This is very simple. You don't even have to. What's nice about these two, now I did it in this configuration, but let's just say you did it like this, okay? And you could literally, if you did it loose enough, now I already cut this one off, okay? So I can't make it any more looser, but let's just say I did. So you can pull out your shoe, foot, and put back your foot in there. And then when you're ready to go, now if I had this longer, it'd be on those two. All you do is you pull, lock, okay? And then you just tuck this away. I really don't like this part, but it does come with this style of shoelace. And then when you're done, okay, you just press the button, bring it up to here, it loosens it up, it comes off, still stays on those hooks, and then when you put your foot back in there, okay, all you do is tighten, lock, and then hide this away. And that's it. That's how you operate your boots. Now, these are boots. These are almost your full-size boots. These are my full-size boots. They're practically the same. They look bigger, but they're practically the same. They have those little hook latches for your boots, and then the regular places where your shoelaces go through. So, guys, hopefully you guys like this video. Hopefully this was something that you are dealing with, where you don't like untying your shoes every single time you go into the house or wherever you have to do it to take off your shoes because it's just a pain to untie and tie. This is a very nice solution. I would definitely recommend these, and I'm going to be buying for the rest of my shoes these. And if you guys are interested, I will put a link down below. And if you guys, like I said, use that link, it will definitely help out the channel for me doing a review on this. This is not a review that I'm doing just to do a review. This is a review I'm doing because I like them so much. I got them a year ago, these, and then I saw that there's a new style when I went to go order more for my new boots that my friend gave me for my birthday. And I saw these and I got them, and I like them so much that I wanted to share it with you guys and solve a problem that probably a lot of people have and don't realize there's a solution like these. So enjoy, guys. If you guys can use that link, that'll be great. And I'll see you guys next time.